can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Just so wise.
Bruce Lee, ready to make another major statement here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Pantera. Facing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy simulated in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going. Nice straight punch there. Straight right, he misses.
Beautiful leg kick lands.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Another huge kick is true. Oh yes, it is a lost art in mixed martial arts. Not just the jab, but the double jab.
I mean, a beautiful double jab. That thing's throwing right from the chin too.
Throwing that jab, no good. Lee gets tagged by that straight punch. Nice land for the offense there.
It's so clear that the guy that's going forward is the guy that's successful.
Just missed with the elbow there. Effective jab there by Lee.
Oh, nice body kick.
The overhand left is true. Oh, perfect head kick there. 3 minutes to go. Oh, straight punch. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body.
Beautiful body kick. Oh, nice. Nice.
Back to the jab now, no good. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following the game plan, and it's working.
Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Nicely done to the body.
Clean punch.
Under 2 minutes to go. Lee gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Pretty good straight punch there by Lee. Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Glancing right hand lands upstairs.
Keep your hands up. Nice straight punch.
Lee gets caught by that straight hand. Out of range with that kick attempt. Under a minute now to go on the round. Nice kick to the body.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Gets to the single collar tie.
Oh, effective strike there from the clinch by Lee. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be head hunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
15 seconds. Push kick there to the body. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, Mo, take a seat. Great round, great round. He has no answer for the leg kick. I want you to get out there and keep wailing away on that leg. You're going to chop that thing down and take it.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Ready. Ready.
All right, round two. All right, DC, here we go as our next round gets underway. And if you like Muay Thai striking and if you like knees, that previous round was the one for you.
He does such a phenomenal job of getting into position to find those knees, whether he has an underhook, whether he has a collar tie, whether he's in the tie clinch. He just finds positions to drive those knees into his opponent's body or his legs.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Nice front kick there. Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So if you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
So at long last, he finally lands his first takedown after several failed attempts. You knew coming in that he was going to stay committed to the takedown, kept on trying, and finally got him to the ground. Lee's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Back to the feet now.
Grabbing back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
Oh, just misses with the kick. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Just over 2 minutes to go in round 2. Lee's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Swing and a miss with that straight left hand. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you have got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding.
Oh!
Come on, man, let's get that takedown, score some points.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
Where are your hands?
There it is. Now he's going to mount. Look at him. He set up the choke now. Look at that. He set it up.
Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Third round underway. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Able to block that strike.
He's in a lot of trouble. Oh! Oh!
Lee's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Pretty good jab there by Lee. Body shot there. Tries to work it into a takedown. Some serious bruising going on in and around that right thigh. They want to check a leg kick or two. 3 minutes to go in round 3.
There you go. Look at the turnover in that kick.
Grips the body there. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Nice display of technique by him there on the side kick. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Very traditional technique that a lot of guys are using now in the UFC.
Hands higher, hands higher.
Head kick blocked. Lee's really bleeding heavily now. That cut is only getting worse by the minute. Oh, that's a beautiful land downstairs with the kick.
And that's the danger in the engagement there. Fighter lands a nasty kick.
Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble. Man, he is hurting for certain. Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed a shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot. Both tough, both durable, both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
Checks that leg kick. What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night 10.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job.
All right, so the ref is going to step in here, yes, and call on the doctor to look at that nose job. Might need one after this fight.
He might, because his face looks so different. He's unrecognizable from yesterday. The blood has really become a problem for him.
All right, so the doctor talking to the referee, and it looks as though the fight's going to continue. He's got to go for it now, though. That cut's not going to get any better.
It is not going to get any better. Now he's got to take some chances. He's got to go out on his shield if he's going to go out, because if he gets to the next round, I'm not certain he'll get to go out again.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check, and to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make the determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. Lee's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time. Surgery next week, but now we'll see if mentally, physically, he can stay in this fight. Final seconds of round 3. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. What a round! All right, so we're going to take a look back at some of the replays that caused all of this damage in that previous round.
These guys were going back and forth, both throwing real heavy strikes that really did a lot of damage to their opponent. It's an evenly matched fight, but one of them has to separate themselves if they're going to get the victory.
All right, so the cut men have done their work. Let us see who can survive as we get ready to start what could be our final round here tonight. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Lee's an absolute mess right now. This fight might actually get stopped by the ringside physician due to that cut.
Nice loop and punch.
Back and forth we go. All right, so the referee steps between the two fighters. They are going to call on the doctor to look at that nose, and I'm fearful this is going to be the end of the fight.
Yeah, it's bad. There's a lot of blood. You can see him almost mouth wide open, gasping for air.
I'm not even sure how the doctor's going to be able to find that cut under all the blood, but he did, and it looks as though, given the location, he's going to allow the fighter to continue, at least for now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose a fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance. And as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know fans don't like doctor stoppages, so they are thrilled.
They start booing. And sometimes guys' eye is hanging off the side of his head.
How does he even put any weight on that leg? Look at the bruise on the outside of his thigh. Strong kick there. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Lee. That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, body shot.
Mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts. The thunderous leg kick grounds his opponent, limping a little bit, trying to stay upright. But man, that changed the complexion of this fight.
Johnny's hurt. He's hurt really badly by that one big leg kick.
Under 3 minutes to go in round 4. All right, so the cut is getting out of control. The corner doesn't seem to be in any great rush to throw in the towel, but you got to think we're going to get some referee involvement here soon.
Well, we get to the stool. If we get to the stool, they're going to look at that cut and they're going to stop this fight. Because not anyone with a brain can look at that and know that this guy should not be in the fight anymore.
Big roundhouse now, just misses. Well, the cut men have done everything that they can tonight, but these guys are handing out facials. This is crazy.
Yeah, these guys are going after it, man. Both of them. Both inflicting damage on each other. And both are dealing with it and trying to continue in this fight. This is a great fight.
Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight, he's throwing kick after kick after kick.
Back kick there. Well, he was knocked down by his opponent earlier in the round, and I'm not sure he's mentally back in this fight. Let's see if he can finish. Beautiful combination, he knocks him down.
That was a slick transition. Big ground and pound.
Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have 2 hands in or 2 hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
Lee's in half guard, making all these shots count. And how about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the dude. Oh, another one. Now he's back up.
Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, with that, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
So the legend Bruce Lee does it again. That was a prime performance out of the martial arts legend tonight. This man, of course, has had no shortage of challengers since coming to the UFC. And more often than not, he has had